And to conclude this testimonial part, my cousin also was sent to public school at the same time because it looked like our moms, they communicate on the phone. And they were communicating. When I say my moms, it's like my mother and my aunt. So I call my mothers. And then my cousin was also sent to public school. When she came on vacation to visit me, during the summer, she told me, Keisha, I went through the same situation like you. It was horrible, horrible. And the last day of the school was even a situation that if God wasn't there, the teacher say, we're going to organize, I will just give you the story according to what she told, how she told it. Because after that, I will make a conclusion about this part of my video. The teacher say, we're going to do the happy summer, celebration, happy summer, like you are ready to go to summer. And happy summer is what? Happy summer is like in private school, almost it's like you have fair, you have candies, you take good time with other kids, teacher are nice, they are the sweetest moment of the time of the end of the school. And then people, if people were traveling, they were traveling after that. But for us to visit, he told me my situation was the same like you. We weren't going through the same situation. It was horrible. The teacher organized happy summer his way. She told me she was a little bit because her older sister was she was baking, cakes a little bit. Like she said, okay, we are so many because the excessive number of students in the classroom, so you don't need to bring because you think that everybody will bring stuff. So she brought like maybe some cakes, maybe one or two, I don't remember, and something to drink to share with the other students that everybody will be sharing. When she came, she heard her kids crying. She was like, is it serious? We were supposed to laugh, to be dancing. There is no music. And then everybody is in the classrooms. Everybody is in the classroom. What's going on? So she walked and she saw a student, girl, a classmate who told her, doing this sign, do not come, do not come. When she saw, she said, what's going on? She goes slow motion. The teacher saw the girl doing the sign. No. And he looked at her and say, are you making sign to student outside? Because I see you doing that. The girl said, no, sir. I was just trying to scratch my head. He said, you liar. He looked outside. He saw my cousin. When she saw the way he came out of the classroom, she knew she was in trouble. She told me, Letitia, I turned my back. I started running. The teacher, what happened? He told the girl who did that, I will deal with you later. He locked the classroom. The kids were inside the classroom. He locked the door. He said, nobody escape from here. Nobody. I will come back because you have to do this homework, this exercise, this mathematics exercise. He put a math exercise on happy summer because he was looking to beat children, to beat them, to beat them. Always reason to beat kids. Every time. It was a compulsive habit. Told me I run. I start running. I start running. I couldn't even stop to take a taxi because if she was stopping to take a taxi, he would catch her. As she looked back, he was already somewhere not far from her. She escaped. She escaped. And by the way, on the way, there were two students who were coming, also because they were late. She screamed, "Don't go to school! Don't go to school! The teacher is there! He's coming! He's running after me!" When they saw when they saw him coming, they all ran away. He got one. The two other, my cousin and her classmate, another classmate, they ran away. Stories, huh? She told me a testimony. Then she told me a week later, after it was already vacation, like they were in summer, it was done, school was over. She went to the grocery store, supermarket with her sister and her older sister. They were trying to buy some stuff, and her older sister went, I don't know, do something, and she was waiting in the aisle somewhere. She shouted, and man, the teacher, he was like, Kathy, what happened last week? What happened last week? Say, sorry, sir, I don't understand. What happened last week? Oh, sir, yeah. He said, you know what? Don't do that anymore. Do not do that anymore. We don't run. We don't run away. We don't escape. We don't do that. We don't run away. We don't do that. Don't do that. You don't escape. We don't run. We don't escape. Don't do that anymore. This is the first and the last time. The first and the last time. We don't do that. When the teacher tells you to come to class, you come to class. Yeah, but sir, we were supposed to celebrate. Yes, and then what? It was mad. Yeah, but I had to run away because I heard kids were beaten. Yeah, and so what? And so what? Do not run like that. Don't do that anymore, okay? We don't do that. We don't do that. That was it. That was it. And she was trauma. It's a traumatism. So what I want to say here is I'm not making fun of anything. In my country, the education system is a lot of work. Again, I don't want to make fun or laughing or whatever because it's a real situation. And I hope someday, maybe if I have the opportunity, talk to these people, let them know that a person like me, for example, I've been traumatized by the education system, the public school. I believe that our leaders can do better than that. It doesn't cost that much to give the minimum, the basic, and the minimum, the good to children. Make them feel like they worth, they are valued, and they have, they can feel good. Me, every morning, it was difficult for me to go to school. I was scared to death every morning just to see that the teacher would be there with the stuff. I mean, every time walking with that on the shoulder, and then she would beat us like that. When you find a result, she was not always happy. Like, how did you find it? We found it. She get upset. What's the point to teach? Is to, you know. So, what does it cost to our leaders in Africa for public school to give nice place, nice classroom for kids with color, library, beautiful library with colorful chairs, stuff that they make them want to go to school. I mean, the restroom. Is it too much to ask? Clean, decent, human restroom for kids? I don't know what to think about it. I saw a lady. She tried to do a makeover of a public school, a little public school. I don't know. It was beautiful. But if the people in charge could do so many things like that, I heard that the situation is still the same in public school. When I went there, I asked question because I went through that for a year. A year is a lot, and I still remember that as if it was yesterday. Yesterday, it's, what does it cost for people to give a detail to the kids? What is it? Why? Why do we have to suffer to study, to educate children? I don't understand. So for that reason, I don't know if someday, if God bless me, and I believe God will bless me, I would like some days to have like asking people around to bring many books and create like a little library in public school where the kids can feel like they are valued, that they can be happy to be in a place in another world other than the house where they can learn, happily learn. I mean, what does it cost them to do? When I went to America, I saw school, elementary school in America. It was beautiful. It was nice to see. You go to Fort. You mean how kids go? I know that maybe the program is different. I don't know. Yes, we have good programs, but how do they work this program? I admit also that I cannot blame completely the teachers, these people, because they do their best in public school. The truth is they're not paid properly in my country. They can't even meet their needs. They have families. They're not paid properly. The salary is nothing. And probably that can explain their anger, their frustration, and then the kids become their punching balls somehow, some way. And it has been the same fight since the 1990. There was a teacher who actually died by the time they were on strike, and they were uprising in my country for the same situation. Give decent life to these people. Children are the future. As the next generation, I will say, no, as the future of the country. If you don't give them what they need, give to the people who teach them decent life. How can a principal of school decide to be a nurse just for one day because she say you have people, and I don't know if they do, even if they check the morality of these people also. I don't know, because you have people, teacher going to drink and coming to teach with someone who is drunk. I hope something's gonna change. We all start by ourselves understand, and may God bless me that maybe someday, and I will think about it, change that. If someone hears me and it's from my country and you have enough money, we can do something about it because it's horrible. Public school, I went there in 2019. I tried to visit. I couldn't even enter the gate because I was like, no, it was too much. Thank you for watching.